Thumbs up, you came back. I looked back and reviewed my first three blurbs, and even though I felt that there were times that I verbally stumbled on a word or a phrase, I can be awkward at times when speaking, I am comfortable overall with the outcome because I made my points, and that's paramount. I'm clearly not a public speaker. Some are naturals at this. I need to think carefully about what points I want to make and how I'm going to convey them. As I've been saying, know thyself. I know what I do well, and I know my shortcomings. This is a challenge for me because although I'm confident in my thinking, I'm not as confident in my ability to express myself. I'm doing my best. I always do my best. Oops, another topic. I hope that you stay with me, for the best is yet to come. Anyway, the topic of today's blurb is taste. We all have our tastes, and this is another one of those ways that we can define ourselves by the package of the taste that determines our likings. There is taste involved in almost everything. There is taste in food. There's taste in jobs. There's taste in friends. There's a taste in recreations like music, sports, books, internet websites, hobbies, and so forth. We all make our selections for a variety of reasons. I think there's a genes lean to some of it, like food and drink. It's well known that people who are big drinkers and big eaters often beget children with similar propensities. Not always, but just a propensity. I think that the second determinant of taste is environmental or conditioning. If the family likes to watch football as a group, or play cards, or travel to the shore and go swimming and ride boats, one would think that the kids have a propensity to those same sort of recreations. There's a conditioning factor, but again, not always. It doesn't always turn out that way. There's also what I refer to as factor X. I call it that because it's an unknown factor that causes people to have taste that they have. Why does one twin like vanilla and the other like chocolate? Who knows? But there clearly is a randomness factor in many tastes. Music is a good example, since most people like music. Music makes people feel good, but there are many different types of music to choose from. Music is such a great thing because it can really lift one's spirits. You can pick your music and groove to it and feel good at it. Fact is that people will groove to varying degrees to different types of music. The music that you may like, others may not, and vice versa. And that goes for all things that we have taste for. So tastes are very subjective, meaning that we get to choose our own, and we owe no explanations for our choices, unless of course we're actually hurting someone. One of the things that drives me crazy are elitists who adore their own taste and criticize and demean others. Music is a good example. People can be very harsh in talking about music that they don't care for. I call them music elitists or music snobs. They think, how can you enjoy that music? It's awful. It's garbage. They try to tell you how pathetic your taste in music is while extolling the virtues of the music that pleases them. I find that attitude insulting. It's really quite simple. If it sounds good to me and it gives me this feeling of elation, who in the world is to tell me to stop being turned on by that music that causes me to feel elated and happy? So my belief is simple. Enjoy your own taste. Don't criticize others' taste. Don't be unnecessarily bursting balloons. Now, if you're merely trying to expose someone to something different, to someone who has not experienced, say, your taste in music or whatever we're talking about, that's okay. But let others judge for themselves to what extent it pleases them. Let them decide for themselves, and don't try to plead a case, especially if it means demeaning someone else's tastes. We all have the same goal here, to get things done as efficiently as possible and to enjoy ourselves to the extent that we can. So respect others' choices in those regards. Your taste can define you, and they may be very different from the tastes that define another. Understand that and respect other for their taste choices. Thanks.